It's my face. I ain't trying to hear none of what y'all gotta say about that. But it's y'all saw that. It's Big Saints and Days. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I know y'all been wondering where I've been at. I know y'all been wondering what's been going on. It's time to update y'all. So y'all know the girl crib. It caught on fire. Ooh, y'all saw that? My lash got stuck together. I gotta clean that up. But my crib caught on fire. And I'm gonna tell y'all how. I think it was my fault. So like, it's a long story time. So buckle me. Basically, your girl, y'all know how I had Big Sexy Dez stole Christmas coming out, right? Well, let's just say a fire stole Christmas. So I was at the crib or whatever, and I was uploading a song, making sure that it was gonna drop, so y'all can enjoy that. And I was about to get ready to live stream me playing some games, playing the game Among Us. I had just paid for it. Didn't even get to play it on the computer. And I was like, we should go to the store or whatever, because we ain't eat all day. Like, all day we ain't had nothing to eat. We just working. Me and Charlie was working. So I'm just like, all right. We just gonna go to the store, try to order a pizza. Now, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know how I am about food. So I was really looking forward to that pizza. So we then sped walk to the store or whatever. And right next to the store is Pizza Hut. So we go inside the Pizza Hut first. And I'm like, all right, order a pizza. Only to realize I don't have my card. I left it on the desktop while I was downloading the game Among Us. So I was like, all right, it's cool. So Charlie was like, we can just get a pizza tomorrow. And we can just get stacks right now. And it was late already. So I was just like, you're right. So we decided, we're just going to take like a little smoke break or whatever. And mind you, we wasn't gone long. We was gone like 10 minutes from the crib. Now, I want to tell y'all something. Earlier that day, it wasn't like nothing like I was paying much attention to, but I was like, that's weird. I noticed that the electricity in our place was like a little wonky. Like, if someone was upstairs using something, like something down like on my side like room, like where I had my lamp and stuff plugged up, it would turn off by itself. And I'm like, At first I thought it was shit. I'm like, then I turned the light off by myself. But I didn't. It was like the electricity acting weird. And then I caught it right before all this mess transpired, like earlier in the day, like early in the morning. It had shut down the computer, and then like the computer had to restart by itself. And I told Charles, and then he swapping down, and I touched the computer. But I was like, nah, bro, I ain't touched the computer. I promise you. Like, I was on my laptop typing, far away from the computer. I kid you not. So this ties into what's happening at the crib. So we like, all right, we gonna smoke whatever, go back to the crib, and then boom, go from there. So we go to the crib. And while we walking and talking, I smell a little something smoky, and I'm just like, that's strange or whatever. Like, I ain't really think it was strange because it sounded like, some people in the neighborhood got like, fireplaces, and it's during the holiday season, so of course you want to like make the house warm, toasty, festive, whatever. I ain't paid no mind to it. So, bro, we get closer, and it's just like the smell is getting stronger, but I ain't paying no mind. Like, the houses are close together again. Like, I'm just like, all right, it's cool. So I get to the door, and I put the key in the doorknob. Now, if a fire is happening, it's supposed to be like really like, you're not supposed to touch the doorknob. You're supposed to take all safety precautions. But of course, I can't see that there is a fire going on in my crib. It is nighttime, bro. Nighttime. So I open the doorknob, and I felt heat hit my forehead. And I'm like, I turned the heater off before I left. Then I saw all the smoke. I was like, fire safety, don't touch that. And then like, and then there's like smoke in the building. You gotta like, hold on. Yeah, I'm about to be weak, but don't laugh. It's a fire or whatever. You gotta like freaking stay low to the ground. And keep your eyes and mouth covered so you don't get no smoke or whatever. So you don't get no smoke or whatever in your face and whatnot. But we ain't pay attention to those rules. So I opened the door and it won't hide. So I won't worry about that. I was like, okay, maybe it ain't bad as I think. So then I go in there, I see all the smoke. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to fight the fire myself. And I'm like, when I see the smoke, I look at Child in disbelief. I'm like, hey, bro, like, bro, the house is on bleeping fire. And I'm smiling because I'm like too like, bruh. I was in too much shock. I was in the mind state that I was barely. I was barely processing. I was processing, but I wasn't processing. It was just like, damn, sis. I was like, nope, not today. So when I told Trello that, Trello like went inside. Me and him went inside. It was just too much smoke, so we came back out. And he was like, we gotta tell the people. We gotta tell them. And I'm looking at him like, yeah, I'm running. I ain't looking at him like that, but it's just like, you know, it seems longer, but it's just like, bruh. So I run upstairs and I'm not gonna do it. This would piss me off. I'm knocking at your door like this. Like banging, 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 saying, it's an emergency, it's an emergency. And then you're not gonna answer the door, brother? Tell me something. The man in the house, I ain't even know it was a man of the house, but we're gonna call him the woman in the house. He talking about something. Don't answer the door. Who is it? I'm like, your tenants from downstairs. What are you talking about? Talking some her Destiny. I'm like, I know if I say my name, you're not gonna know who Destiny is, because sir, you never asked my name. You saw the money and probably was like money sign. Her name is money sign. So anyway, they come downstairs and they go. This is what I'm figuring. If I tell you there's a fire, it's your place, so I feel like you should call the people, because I ain't know who was gonna show up if I called for help. You feel me? So I was gonna let her do it, because I ain't know what question to answer. I would generally, they ask me, bombard me with all those questions like, oh, is this your home? Do you have insurance? How does I'm walking away. I can't handle it. No, I'm in shock, sir. Shock. So they come downstairs. They go look at the fire. They're like, oh my God. I said it was on fire, ma'am. Why are you shocked? Huh? So she's like, get the fire hose. Bro, it's a lamp that's on fire. That's plugged up. Mind you. It's a lamp that's plugged up that's on fire. So her husband gets the fire hose, and I'm just like, yo, you don't got a fire extinguisher? She's like, I don't know where it is. Somewhere upstairs. I'm like, well, go get it. You call the firefighters. Where is help? Like, we are not equipped for this. I'm not even equipped for a pandemic, let alone this. Bro, she goes upstairs, get the fire extinguisher. She don't know how to use it though. But her husband see that she got it. Whole time, husband been dousing the fire with the fire hose. And when it wasn't even a fire hose, my bad, water hose. And he's just doing it, and more smoke, more. I'm hearing more like electrical stuff just going haywire. I'm just like, this is an electrical fire. You put it out with water. And then when Trump saw that he was putting the water out, this is Trump. I kid you not. This is the day that I was like, I gotta take care of Trell, because he an old man. He can't handle that type of shock. So it's Trell, right? Let me get right here. So Trell, seeing them like put the fire out with water, right? He's watching these people do this. But the thing is, I'm telling the man where the fire is. It's in the far right corner of the building, of the house. Like, the lamp is in the far right corner of the room. And he was spraying the hose straight in to the left. And when you do that, right, the way the photos are set up, now I'm including the slideshow that you can watch on TikTok. He was spraying the computers and everything. When I say I ain't never, Trell looked really weak that day. He looked really sick. He was like, I'm about to be sick. I'm about to have a panic attack. I'm like, relax. Mind you, this whole time everyone's panicking. I'm like talking calm to everybody. Like I'm just like, I was scared. I was just like, all right, let's get this done. So I was like, I'm about to pass out. I was like, relax, just relax. You're not gonna pass out. You're not gonna go into a panic or have an anxiety attack, bro. I got you. You look big, sexy, the hero. Okay. He's like, can I use your phone? I gotta call my mom. Now we're in California. Mama is in big, sexy. Make sure she is in Virginia. I'm thinking, ain't nobody called the fire department yet while fighting this fire. He wants to use the phone to call his mom when it's about to die. I be damned. That took the icing off the cake. And he looked so pitiful. I just went ahead and gave him some. I was just like, you know what? I can't. And I feel bad for him because, like, it was a computer. So I was like, you know, big, sexy, the hero. Let me try to, you know, make him feel better. Try to put the fire out myself. So remember how I said the guy had a fire extinguisher or whatever? The lady had it or whatever? She didn't know how to use it. Her husband pushes her into like the fire knowing that she don't know how to use it. So I go in after her. And yeah, I go in after her and point her in the right direction, like how to use it. But the fire extinguisher was like them baby kitchen ones. If your house is a certain size, why would you? I figured you have. This lady has a 2-story house with approximately, I'm saying at least 6 bedrooms, right? And you rent out individual rooms or however you guys set up, or individual apartments, wherever you set it up, and you have one tiny fire extinguisher to help fight all possible future fires. Right. Anyway, man, you put the fire out, me and that lady, and smoke was cleared out the room. Her husband, after he sat back and watched, he decides to come in the room and flip the light switch and start the fire back up. I looked at the wife and just threw my hands and said, you might as well call the fire department. And that's when she called him. Mind you, I've been asked for them. So that's how the fire went. It just, I'm just trying to understand. The man was bigger than everybody there in the, on the premises. And you the man of the house. You push your wife into there with the fire extinguisher not even prepared. I'm not going after her and Trell is nowhere to be found. That ain't what I'm tripping about for real. What I'm tripping about is he pushed his girl into the fire. What type of world is this? But yeah, that was crazy. So then, when the fire department came or whatever, Because this is where stuff get interesting. When the fire department came, they like started getting like when I looked, like, because we kept talking, like, you know, after the fire, when you talk, like, something really crazy happened, like, you can't help but talk to, like, people about what happened. So I was, like, talking to Cheryl, like, not people, but I was talking to Cheryl, and I was like, bro, like, I think it was odd that that this was happening, because he won't dare, so I had to explain, like, what was going on, like, what was being asked from me. So, the dude was like, the husband, I mean, the huswife, he like, so was y'all cooking? Y'all had leave anything plugged up or near the lamp? I'm looking at them like, no. Gotta go see damage. They was like, oh yeah, you gotta wait for the fireman. They just gotta talk to us first. I'm like, So he come back again. He was like, you won't cooking or nothing? Left no heater on or nothing? I'm like, no, because I always turn it off. The only thing that's been on is that lamp light, which is the first thing your wife turned on when we got here. We moved onto the property. So then he's like, well, how did you guys know it was a fire? Like, what happened? Like, da-da-da-da-da. So I explained, like, what happened or whatever. He's like, yeah, lucky you guys came because, like, you know, we was just upstairs. And I'm like, So the fire department, like, yeah, the fire ain't reached nowhere. Everyone else is safe, but you guys' stuff is done. I looked at my computer through the doorway after he said that. You know, I'm trying to see access to damage with my eyeballs, but you know, I can't see. I had hope in my little soul and my spirit though. I was like, oh my god, my computer is probably still gonna be fine. Bro, when I say it's warped and crispy, if I knew, something told me, and like when I realized it was a fire, like as soon as I walked in the room, something told me to pick up. Something told me not to pick up my laptop, but like me being me, like I was thinking, dang, my laptop, like YouTube, all my stuff is on there. Like, I want to pick it up, but some of my spirit was like, girl, you picked that up. So then, like, the room was burnt, soaked up, everything. So we didn't know, like, where we was gonna go, where we was gonna stay, because only the fire department showed up. Like, the police didn't show up. They didn't even have to fill out no paperwork. So the lady was like, oh, well, Airbnb has insurance. You can stay in our other room. Now, the other room that didn't burn, that was next to the room that did, and it was nice. However, it's just cold as hell in there. So we stayed there for like a couple days until, cause we was trying to get in contact with Airbnb, and so I'm like, look, I feel like the lady, she was like, Airbnb insurance, we're gonna get in contact with them. Let me tell y'all something. Dumb people ain't never showed their face out that house. It was like they was on hush mode. Like, I ain't finna be associated with this monstrosity. So we decided, we was like, we just don't want to be here. I personally didn't feel safe even plugging on my phone to charge it, let alone like turn on a light switch in at home. We wait all day. They hit us back up at 5 o'clock. They were like, all right, we have the Airbnb or whatever. But we was getting food, you know, trying to get ourselves situated. So when we get there, they was like, you know, you gotta get the, you know, there'd be like these keypads on the doorknob. We're supposed to see what else on the door. It wasn't there, because that's what we're supposed to get the key out of. It wasn't there on the door, and then the window looked like it was tampered with. Insert photos here. I don't understand it. So we contact Airbnb. We told them. And we ain't hear nothing about it. They just placed us in a hotel. But let me tell you about how long it took us. It took them to place us in the hotel. Man, they decide, before they place us in the hotel, we're gonna try to call the guy that owns the property. Mind you, you know, it only take like 2 minutes to call somebody. The first time, they don't answer. After the other 10 times, he ain't answer when we called him. You should realize he won't gonna answer, period. So we gotta call them back. When they finally answer, it's like 1 o'clock at night. They decided to place us in a hotel, but the gag is they pay for the hotel, but don't pay for the deposit. So niggas had to use their last. They last dollar. They last, not my last dollar, but I had to use the last amount of money. And I had to get, I had money left over, but you gotta get around to the next location that they was gonna send us. So their deposit was $200, and I thought Airbnb would take care of that. Obviously not. So we gave them a deposit that to this day we still have not received. Why? Mind you, we don't drive, so we have to bicker with them about like locations, where we gotta go, where we gotta be, and why we can't do this and why we can't. It was so frustrating. And then I was just like, what is it to do now? And the answer to that is, lately I just been focused on like staying inside of the studio for real, and just like staying productive, keeping my mind like focused on the goal in which I came out here originally with, which is to become famous and successful, and I will do that. I will get my 1 million subscribers. I will be on charts in music. Like, I'm gonna do a lot of things, you guys. I'm speaking it because like it's just like my beginning started with fire, so I could begin anew. No ties to Virginia, literally. So I don't know, I feel kind of weird about the fire. Like, yeah, it's sad because I lost like the good equipment that I really could have used for like the things I need to do, but I'm like kind of happy because it's going to push me to find new ways to be innovative and creative to like get it done by any means necessary. So with that being said, make sure y'all tune into my videos. I just dropped a new video today to West Coast Santa today. It was supposed to be on Christmas, but y'all know the fire hinted that, but I finally dropped it, so y'all need to tune in. And tonight, no, Belly featuring T-Blaze is gonna be dropping tonight. But before we do that, I want to show out a nice little setup they put us in after the hotel. We had to stay in the hotel for a night, but this the new place we in. It's an apartment. It's bad. About to go down like bad. It's a window over there, but I'm not gonna go. Well, I can. Yeah, I'm not gonna get to see the floor because I got laundry. And then you got a bathroom, and then another bathroom. It's show bathroom. Closet. Another room. That's like one of the duffel bags we try to like recover. Then this is the living room. This is the kitchen, but I gotta take the trash out. I'm eating pizza currently, and yeah, this is how we living. We had company, but yeah, this how we living. Say subscribe to Big Sexy Does.
Look at you.
Say subscribe, man. You can't even see you because the thing.
Subscribe, man. Subscribe, man. Subscribe, man.
I was trying to be ugly, fogging up my camera. And then we're back off, and yeah, you guys. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all turn into my videos. Make sure y'all show me some love. And yeah, just show me love. And I'll be tuning back in with y'all later. Y'all know the plans, so let's do it. Ain't no need to be a bum. Now let me stop. But yeah, that's one of the new videos I'm be having coming out.